here I am. This is my first moor up on the Macclesfield Canal. Not too shabby. I'm literally about a half a mile onto the canal itself. It's nice and peaceful. This is classed as a stop lock. There's only about a foot difference from one side of the canal to this side, and the sole purpose was literally to stop boats from travelling any further so that they could pay that toll in this little cottage at the side. The guy will come out, guesstimate the weight of the boat and charge them accordingly, because this is officially the change from the Trent and Mersey here to the Macclesfield Canal there. So this is the actual border. I'm on the Macclesfield Canal. I'm taking advantage of this lovely evening to do a bit of cruising. It's about 6:30 in the evening. Don't normally cruise after tea time, but beautiful night. I just wanted to move up a couple of bridges just for a change of view. I've been moored down at Heritage Marina, just outside Heritage Marina, for the last 10 days. Very nice, no problem at all. Just want a little bit of change of scenery, so I decided it was a lovely evening to have a little cruise. So I'm coming up here to bridge number 80, and I hopefully should find a little mooring there. I've scanned it out and there was some lovely moorings up there. Hope there still is. Catch you later. Well, this is the mooring I've chosen for the night. Not too shabby at all. Very nice. Just a late summer shower, I think. Wasn't forecast until tomorrow lunchtime, but now on the forecast it said light showers most of the evening. Make their minds up. Good morning all. Sunday the 1st of September, about 10 o'clock AM. Things don't always go to plan, or I should say altering a plan doesn't always go to plan. I've been moored here just down there for about 3 days. I'm actually heading home now for a couple of days, leaving the boat down here. I'm about a half a mile walk up the towpath to where I can get the car parked. So I left this morning, walked up to the car with all my bags, got in the car, and the car warning light came on, low oil. So I thought, well, I'm not going to risk going all the way up home with a low oil light on. It's about a 3.5 hour journey. So I thought to myself, I'll go back to the boat, get the oil that I've got in the boat, and top the car up. On the way back to the boat, I seen a lovely little mooring, only about a couple of 100 yards away from where the car was. The boat must have moved. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll bring the boat up here, and it'll be less walking when I bring back my shopping and things when I come back down. So that's what I've done. I've trudged all the way back down, 1.5 miles or so, down to the boat, only to find I've left the boat keys in the bag in the car. So the boat's staying where it is. I've got my oil to top up the car and I'm heading up home. Good morning everyone. Well, I've just left me mooring at bridge 80. Lovely little mooring, didn't really want to move from there. I could have stayed there a few more days, but I'm desperate for water. So the forecast for the next couple of days isn't very good. So I'm taking the opportunity today to head on up, get some water, find a new mooring, and then I'll do the engine service. Catch you in a bit. Lovely day today after all that storms we had yesterday and the last couple of days. It's forecast to get very, very windy. It's a bit breezy this morning, but it's forecast to get very, very windy and wet over the next few days. So let's have to hunker down and see how it goes. Nice golf course over there. Structure just coming up here on this bridge. It's what's called a changeover bridge. I believe up here on this canal we class them as snake bridges. And basically what happens is it allows the horse, or it used to allow the horse to go up and over the bridge and down onto the other side without unhitching the rope from the boat. Because the canal towpath changes sides at this point, so it's called a changeover bridge or a snake bridge. See if I can get a better shot of it as I go through. Okay, this is the snake bridge, bridge 77. As you can see at the side there's a ramp goes up and then over the top of the arch, and then on the other side it'll come down and the horse will have changed over to the other side. Obviously it's still used for pedestrians now. Absolutely lovely, lovely piece of engineering. Here it is curling round to come back down to the other side. And under the bridge. Isn't that stunning? This is bridge 68. I think this is my destination, the water point. if it is, I'll be pulling in, collecting water, topping all tanks up, and then firing somewhere to moor, and then heading back the 3.5 miles or so to collect the car and bring the car up here. I'll see how it goes. I might stay here a few days depending on weather and mooring position, or I might move on a bit. Well, here I am moored up at the water point, just tied up. The water tap's just there. Just show you how we get on with it. Sorry if there's a bit of wind noise here. Okay, so this is the water tap here. Obviously connect your hose on. You need your key to open the mechanism, stop vandals from getting it, and you simply put your hose pipe into the neck of the tank, which is underneath the well deck here. Underneath all of there is a big water tank. I think it's about 150 litres, maybe 300 litres, I can't remember. But I'll just fill it up until it is full, and that should last me a couple of months. And while I'm waiting for the water to fill up, I'm going to have myself some nice homemade carrot soup and bread and a cup of tea. It's a kettle just boiling. Lovely. Well, there we are. That's that done. I didn't bother with a bowl, no point in dirty in another dish. Straight up the pan, why not? Right, water tank's full. I can get the hose back in and get moving down and find a mooring now. Right, let's get this hose put away. Okay, it's all untied. Let's get this baby going. Excellent. Now I've just noticed a strange phenomenon. Don't know if you can pick it up here, but I can see it on the screen. The picture's all wavy and wobbly. If I turn the camera up, it stops. It's the vibration of the ball. It's making picture go all wobbly. Very strange. But now when I point the camera back towards myself, there's no wobbling. One camera must be more sensitive than the other, I think. Right, let's get this thing up on the road. Off. Just push the front of the boat out. Oh yeah. Been on water point now for about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour by the time I filled up and had some lunch. Another boat passed. Sounds like on rope. It's starting to move off. Get two. Started loading it. Never mind. Right, need to find a mooring. Doesn't have to be anything fantastic, just so I can go down and collect the car, and then I can find a more permanent mooring. They're overgrown here. I was just going to put it here, but it's all very overgrown. I'll try in front of these boats here. We'll get to the bridge and see what it's like. If anyone's wondering why I'm actually going so very, very slow, it's a common courtesy. It's a written, well, unwritten rule really, that when you pass boats, you're supposed to go very, very slow. Check over, we call it, where the engine is just really ticking over. You've got more red lines than on board. Otherwise, what happens is the momentum of the boat rocks the wide boat around and can sometimes pull the pins out or snap the ropes in the worst case scenario, and the boat goes drifting across the canal and blocks the canal, and all sorts of shenanigans goes on. So it's a common courtesy that when you pass moored boats, you go into tick over mode. The downside of it, of course, is when you've got a lot of moored boats, it does not add on time to your journey. I mean, these are not the fastest of boats to start with, 3 to 4 miles an hour top speed. But when you're doing this, you're down about 1 mile an hour. And this could go on for a mile or so. Not today though, it's alright today. Well, here I am, I'm moored up. It's not exactly ideal with that tree overhanging the front section. There's some lovely houses here. Towpath's decent. It seems quiet enough. It'll certainly do for tonight. See what the weather and the storm comes tomorrow.